All right, today is the day that the Cupra is going to get the biggest transformation ever. And by the end of this video, this car is going to look amazing. But before that, we have a few mechanical jobs to do. We have less than 2 weeks to go until we leave to Nürburgring. The car is still stuck on the lift. We also have some big news about Andy. This video is a banger. Let's get to work. We have loads to do. I'm super excited.
Right. What's arrived?
Oh, the best things you can do to a car, really. Like the most satisfying jobs to do on a vehicle.
Ready? Hoi! We have had one hell of a delivery. So, I'm so excited about this. We've got the BC coilovers have arrived. So, it means we can finally put some suspension that's not broken on this and we can, you know, get it ready. And then the wheels have come back from neutral alloys and this looks crazy.
They're a joke.
Yeah.
This is going to look unbelievable.
They look so much more motorsporty than when they were black, don't they?
Oh, just amazing. They were lost before, I reckon.
They were.
This is going to look sick.
This is going to change the entire look of the car. And then we've also got the new tyres mounted. So we'll show you this in a bit. We've also got some rear beam poly bushes because it's the one thing left that we haven't poly bushed. We've got some new wheel bearings. And then we've got these, which are camber correction plates. It's all like suspension rear end.
It's going to make it drive better, look better.
Yeah.
That is two good things.
And it's going to come off the lift.
Yes, because it's stuck on the lift at the moment.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's looks sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I checked when we put the black wheels on when these wheels first arrived, and it was 9 years ago. So this might not seem like a big deal, just changing the color of your wheels, but I've been staring at the Cupra with black wheels for over a decade actually, because my ones before were black. So I haven't seen this with silver wheels on for over a decade. I'm very excited about this. Very excited to have BC on board because obviously we got the BCs on the E36 V8 and that drives unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Drives better than the F11 does.
So good.
Today's a big day, super excited. And then we're gonna finish it off and give it a wash and finally get all that dust off.
Set of beautiful coilovers. It's like Christmas.
I know.
Just when I accidentally do a coilover.
Straight in the windscreen.
Oh, give me the front. Give me the front. Come on. It's a boy. Don't know what I'm stroking there. Oh God. Yeah, they look mint. Decent.
Good looking things, aren't they?
We are.
BC Racing for a Seat Leon. Right then, game plan.
Fit 'em.
Fit 'em.
So, we need the drop links off the old coilovers.
Yep.
And we need the top mounts.
We got new top mount bearings. So I ordered these. Little top mount bearings. So let's build these and then
Fit 'em.
look, straight on. Listen to that. That is the old top mount bearing. We've got that, then we've got the new bearing, and that is going to go in this. Admittedly, right, I did think that I ordered like all the kit, full top mount kit with all the rubbers and stuff. We ordered it in a rush and all that actually arrived was these tiny little bearings, so we're in a pinch for time.
It's just rubber though, there's no bearing there.
No, and
Lovely.
it's fine. Right, so coilover, we're going to get the bearing in there, like that. He's going to go on there, like that. And then what, that goes on the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, and sandwiches the...
Yeah, so that'll live like that. Got two of these, they're nice. Got a big boy there, BC Racing.
Should we clean the surface before you do it?
Bleating hell.
That is lovely.
Nice work.
It's gonna be a 2-man job, I think. No, it ain't.
Go on, buddy.
Get in the hole. Now we're cooking. And that is it.
In the hole. Lovely stuff.
Not on the end?
If you want. I was going to say it threads on a treat, but it doesn't.
No.
Because the nut's stiff, isn't it?
God's Loctite.
It's a bit of a mucky nut.
What warrants a mucky nut?
Blood in it. A good idea for your cars is always to do them up gently, lower the car on its weight, and then torque it.
There you go.
All right, that's in. Top bolt.
Yep.
Quick update on the engine bay for the comments last time. We've tapped a thread in there and put a bolt in. That's nice. We've also gotten rid of the vent pipe and we vented it out the back.
That.
Jack on the knuckle. There he is.
Beautiful. Drop links are in fine condition, so no point in replacing them if they're good.
Oh, good. Drop links in, which ties that into the anti-roll bar there. It's all done up. We have the first BC Racing coilover in the car, done.
Let's do the other side.
Yes. Oh, actually touch. Oh yeah, maybe you're on.
That was a titty grab if you didn't know.
Cock grab, wasn't it?
Only inside.
Going in.
We're going in.
Right, there we go. Other side done. Drop links in. Brake lines, all the clips are done, all the bolts are torqued up. So, fronts are done. So we've got that side. And that side. Beauty. Now we've got to move on to the rear, and the rear's got a little bit more work to do. Last time we drove it, the wheel bearings on the rear were making horrible noises, they're smoked. So we're just going to do both whilst we're at it. So we've got 2 new hubs with wheel bearings. Underneath the car, the last thing we've also got to do is see the rear beam. So there's bushes in there. So that's how it moves when the suspension goes up and down. So it sort of all pivots on that bushing there, and then you've also got one on this side. So I've never changed them. They're really old. I don't think they've probably ever been changed. Do you?
No.
No.
And when you're in the carousel. Worth doing.
Worth doing. The rest of the car, basically, the reason we're doing it, everything else on this car is polybush. So we got polybush there, we got polybush there, we got polybush dog mount, we got an oil leak, lol. We got polybush there. We've just done poly engine mounts. So everything's poly except those rear bushes.
So let's do those.
So let's do that. So we got rear wheel bearings, poly bushes.
Plan of action.
Yeah.
Undo this big through bolt.
Big bolt that goes through it there.
Yeah. And then transmission jack on here.
Yeah.
And we'll try and lower it out. So hopefully it drops to around here and we can smash it out.
Yeah. We want to do the bush in situ, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't want to drop this whole rear lower beam because
No.
there's just so many lines attached to it. That would be a couple of hours job.
Yeah. I'd rather shift my hands and clap.
A wee bit scabby.
A little bit.
Not bad though. It's 21 years old now, this car.
Yeah, that's stupid.
This is still a modern car to me.
Yeah. Literally.
Calling an AC 130. Reinforcements.
We literally feel it working.
Yeah. Big boy. Right, can we pry that away and just do it in situ. Okay. Yeah. After he watched us struggle trying to get the Datsun bolt out in the second channel.
What a legend.
Willie Newton sent us some tools. We just randomly got a parcel through the door and it was one of you guys watching the videos. And yeah, shout out to Willie Newton for sending us an air hammer. Might give it a go on this.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's actually how we got, these are on here and the bearing race was stuck on there and that's actually how we got them off. We just took this off and put an air chisel to the back and it worked.
Buzzed them straight
in
off.
seconds, didn't it? So, we might try and deploy the air chisel for this. This is sick, look at this. That's so loud, that rattles me. Let's have a go, let's see if it works. There.
Yeah, like under that.
Alright, I think a hammer's going to be the only thing to work, but we'll put a bit of spray on it, we'll get a little bit of heat into it, heat up the actual metal so the metal expands a little bit and then we'll just smash it with the hammer, but I think that's going to work. Look, it's like curling out. Jeez. Oh, good job it doesn't weigh anything. That's really light. Man, that wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad now.
Let's have a look what we got. Oh, lovely stuff. Yeah, nice. So we got some Powerflex grease. We got the metal pin that goes in the center and the bush itself. These already come a little bit lubed. They're not like crazy greased, but they're not dry, put it that way. But the instructions say not to grease them. We only grease this pin when it goes in, but we don't grease the actual bush when it goes in the beam. So let's just whack it in, see what happens.
Air chisel?
Air chisel, yeah.
Air chisel them straight.
Yeah.
All right.
Beam ready to accept. That's it, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
Lush. Right, over here. Nice bit of in the coffee. Lube it up.
Beautiful.
That is actually lush. Done.
Nice.
Get it back up, bolt in, take it off. Done.
Nice.
Yeah. Pull your bush in.
Don't think it's doing too much, but.
No. Oh well.
Oh, wait. On to the next side.
Right, with that, we are all done. The rear beam has got the polybush in, mate.
Bloody amazing now.
That's so good, mate. Polybush, the rear beam. Tick. Next, we got to do the rear camber plates and we'll do rear wheel bearings at the same time. So, here we have rear camber plates and
Fresh wheel bearings.
fresh wheel bearings. These are going to go there, and I don't know if you can see, but at the top they're really skinny and at the bottom they're a little bit fatter. So if we fit them, it's gonna bring the wheel and do that a little bit. So that's gonna give us negative camber. So these things are like fixed rear beams, aren't they? So there's no adjustment on them.
No, none at all.
For track cars, it's kind of good to have a little bit of negative camber just for more grip in the turns. and those were pretty cheap. So, whilst we're off, and like whilst everything's off from doing the wheel bearings, it's a pretty ideal time to fit these, and it's just going to bring our rear wheels a bit of negative camber, and that's going to be better for track. We're actually gonna have to start powering through a lot of these jobs and get them done quickly because we are running out of time, and I know it feels like we haven't got that much left to do, but we decided, I don't know if you saw it on the board, we have a package here from Darkside, and this is an LSD, and we're gonna fit it ourselves tomorrow. So that's gonna write off a couple of days for us. So running it back, we do actually not have a lot of time. So I'm buzzing on the LSD, but that's gonna be next video, along with some mapping. But until then, I just wanna get as much of the board ticked off and done, because I know what it's like with these things. I know what I'm like, and I'm very last minute, and I will end up just doing all of them last minute, and I'll be stressed. And I don't want to be stressed. I want to get it done before we go. So, speaking of getting it done, what's the order? What's the crack?
Dust shield.
Dust shield.
Onto this puppy.
So rather than build it all up on the car, it's easy to just
get this lined up. And this is on the back, like that.
Nice.
Roughly lines up.
That dust shield's seen better days.
Nice.
Well, let's finish you off. Jobby lush. One straight knuckle punch.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Split them open.
Punch them on.
That's so much better.
Sick.
Nice.
Disc.
Disc, brakes, speed run.
Go, go, go! Nice.
Nice, mate.
Caliper.
And that is wheel bearing and everything done. The only thing we got left to do is our old wheel studs that we pulled out of the other hub. So we'll just get some Loctite on them. We've already cleaned them up. So we'll re-Loctite them and get the studs back in. But before that, to the side. Let's get it done. We got momentum, we're moving. Stuff's happening. We're very close to being able to put the wheels on and seeing what this looks like on the floor with silver wheels. Okay, that is done. What are you saying? You on that coilover, are you?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Either way, right. Both rear wheel bearings done. So, favourite part of this whole process. Just coming over and ticking this off. Real rear wheel bearings. That's really good. And also, rear camber plates. Done. Wheels, tyres and coilovers is the next job. Great combo. So, rears on, these are super easy.
Cup at the bottom. Spring on top of cup. In the car.
On top of the nipple.
On top of the nipple, up top. Where does that go? Is that for the nipple?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Then shocks in.
Shocks in.
The top capped things.
Top mounts, yeah. I've ordered new top mounts, but it's bank holiday weekend and they have taken ages to arrive. So this is quite easy to swap around, but we need to get the wheels on the car.
So, should we build the coilovers? Little rubber thing. Onto there.
By the way, for anyone wondering, the BQR fleeces are going to be out next month. A lot of production time they've taken, haven't they?
We live in these.
Yeah, they're unreal.
We.
Yeah.
Sits on top of there like that.
Beauty.
This slips in there, keeps it in place.
In with the spring.
Yeah.
Come on. See that little red nipple? It's gonna go up and live on there. Tranny jack, pump that up, lift the whole thing. And we're trying to get that shock to sit in that hole.
That's it. I knew that was gonna happen. Come on,
I get you,
jack it
yeah.
up. These got to like double up, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's a real bugger.
Basically our problem is this aftermarket anti-roll bar, it utilises the hole for the rear shock as well, so you've got to go through that, the bracket and the shock and line it all up.
Yeah. Try drop it a bit more.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely job.
That's actually a fiddly job.
That is very fiddly. Ah, tiny. Right, the last shock to go on. Get up there. Get in!
Studs, wheels.
Yep. Oh baby! Look at that. Fresh to death. That side, that side. BC's on the car. Get the wheel studs in. Get the wheels on.
Let's go!
Oh, that'll do. Right, see you when the other 9 are done.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We've had to tidy up. We have all coilovers on, which means coilovers BC tick. So that's that done. So next is wheels and tires.
Huge shout out to Neutron Alloys for such an insane job on these wheels. They look like a completely different wheel because when they were black, you just sort of lost all the detail. And now these have come back and they're silver, they just look incredible. The whole process that Neutron Alloy goes through to get these wheels done is further than any company I've seen before. And because they're such legends, they managed to get a rush on this for me and they managed to do it in just a few days. But because of that, they had no time to film any little clips, but I've explained the process quickly before, so I'll do it again. So, step 1 is the wheels are checked for buckles and cracks and repaired if so, and then it goes into a tank for chemical stripping, and then it's jet washed off back to bare metal, which is what you're seeing here. Then after that, they go into a 6-ton shot blast machine to take any excess off. After that, it's on to hand sanding and prep to fix any damage and curbing, so that's where these little scuffs will be sorted out. Straight into the oven for powder coating, then wet painted in the oven, making sure they get every single part of the wheel, front and back. Then the final step is powder lacquer, which you can see here. And once they're done, they look like this, which I've got to say is a masterpiece. You can see on the back here, they just look absolutely mint all round. They were even straightened for buckles. And yeah, it's just really brought out the detail. They also managed to fit our new tires for us. So what legends.
I gotta say, these are the best looking condition wheels I've ever seen.
For like used wheels.
Yeah, these are absolutely ridiculous and I can't fault them. So if you want any wheels refurbing or anything like that, drop Neutron Alloys a message, tell them I sent you and they will look after you. Other thing we got is brand new tyres.
Yep.
So Accelera 651 Sports, not my favourite tyre, but we bought them in a sale and they're cheap, so.
Yeah, we had them basically lying around.
Yeah, I had 651s on before, we did a track day in them, it was sound. It's time to see how crazy this looks.
Let's do it.
But first,
But first,
we have some big news, don't we?
big news. Really big news, actually.
All right, so the big news, and I'm stoked to be able to do this, and I have you guys to thank because if you didn't watch the videos and buy all the BQR stuff, then we wouldn't be here. But basically, Andy is now full-time at BQR, and I'm stoked about that because we want to make this thing bigger. We want to step it up a bit, and for that, I need help, and I need Andy around constantly because there's so much stuff to do. So there's now 2 of us doing this as a living, which is amazing. One of his first jobs and one of the first things he's come up to me and started doing is YouTube members. Basically, it's like Patreon, but it's just on here. It's like right below on the subscribe button. And we've just launched it. I know there's a lot of you that have been around since like the early days. A lot of you have actually grown up with us. So if you're one of them and you want to support the channel, then join our members, because we're making videos and random stuff that's going to be for you guys.
So if you want to see stuff like podcasts, we filmed a new one of them. We're going to put drunk cookings on here and even some day in the lives. So all you got to do is press the join button by the subscribe and you'll see everything you get. It's $3.99. You get some funky colored badges. You're going to get the videos I just talked about. And yeah, we'll do some live streams. You'll even get some special deals and discounts on BQR products. So pretty good deal.
If you don't want to do it, you're supporting us more than enough just watching these videos. But if you feel like you're one of the boys, if you feel like you've bonded with us and you've grown up with us and you want to support us, then click on the join button down there and you'll see what you get. And if you think it's worth it, then click join. How are we looking then?
It's live.
She's up.
It's all done.
That laptop's getting some use, isn't it?
She's a beauty. I've put a podcast on there that we filmed a little while back, but I've put all that on there. I filmed a video myself, a vlog.
Andy's first vlog.
It is terrible. It's hilariously.
No, it's good.
But it's up there. So yeah, if everyone could click it, it'd be nice, so I don't get fired. I'm quite enjoying this.
Other than that though, I want to get these wheels on.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do it. All right, enough of this. I just cock teasing myself.
Another one. There's that. Oh baby. See how high it's going to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. We haven't adjusted the BCs at all, so
Lock them on.
we just chucked them on at the ride height that they came out of the box. So this might look stupid. It might be really high. It might be perfect. Let's have a look. Let's drop it down.
Do it. Lower.
Yeah, lower. That looks amazing though.
Oh, that looks sick, doesn't it?
Come here.
Oh my god, I can already envision it. That looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it does.
Really good. Oh my god.
There's a bit too much. Smidge more, I reckon.
Grab my reference bolt. That's the height I'm going to go to. Adjusted. Let's try again.
You reckon you nailed it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell you what. That's pretty good. What do you reckon?
Oh! I ain't far off. Nailed that one.
No. Yeah, that looks ridiculous.
So good.
It looks like a completely new car. Whilst we're continuing on with the getting rid of the black stuff theme, I want to do this so bad.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so back in the day I plasti dipped this, so I think we should be able to peel it off. Right, let's get a little pick. Maybe a heat gun? I don't know. I don't want to like cook it on, but
A little bit of heat.
yeah, this could take a while. Heat could either make it worse or much better. Yeah, I can take the badge out. Right, let's do it. Back to chrome.
Oh. The difference. That looks so good.
I can't do this much longer. It's been poking out for ages and it's just annoyed me, and I can't wash it and give the final reveal unless we fix these little bumper tabs. They keep poking out like this and it really winds me up, so we're just gonna fell with the bumper for a minute. All done.
Huh. That looks so good.
Yeah, that's actually done a little bit of wonders. So that's not popping out anymore, and Same on that side. So it's looking a bit cleaner. Speaking of cleaner, this thing needs a serious wash. Oil leak, and just the dust is crazy. Let's finally blow some dust off, get this thing clean, and then we can have a look what it looks like. Overall, finished. Drives unbelievable. It feels so dialed.
She's back, baby.
It's back. Let's wash it.
Oh, amazing.
Still beating.
Lovely.
So muffy. Look at the colour on it. It's like the Thames Ward, isn't it?
It does.
I'm just going to snow foam it. It's probably better. Unreal. Cheers, Karma Collective, for the snow foam. Snow foam jet wash. Let's just do a quick shampoo and see what it looks like. The paint's not perfect on this car. It's 21-year-old red paint, so, and it's been keyed by an angry neighbour years and years ago, if you spotted that. And it's got loads of lack appeal. But we can make it look better than a dusty little wreck. So let's do that. What do you reckon of that?
Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Really good looking car, isn't it?
Like, the paint's not great, but how much more red does that look?
So much.
Bit of a transformation, I'd say.
It really is.
Makes me really, really stoked about it.
That's good. Flying through Germany.
Yeah. Oh, mate, like just the... It's so red. Just rolled it into the last of the sun just to see what it looks like. I haven't dried it because I can't be arsed, but that has honestly got me so stoked on this. Chrome badge, silver wheels, a clean.
New tyres.
New tyres.
PCs, new rear poly bush. It's all come together.
It is. I can't stop looking at it. It's mad, isn't it?
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah. This probably doesn't feel like a big of a thing to you guys as it does to us, but we've stared at this car in the unit with black wheels.
The whole time I've known you.
Yeah. I feel like that is like the aesthetic stuff done. We've got a few other little bits and bobs to touch up, but other than that, next video, the gearbox is coming out. We're doing an LSD. We've got a Quaif going in. Shout out to Darkside for getting us one sorted ASAP. And then it's going for mapping. And we're gonna try and get close to 300 brake.
That's sick.
So,
Oh my god.
new tyres, a map, and an LSD, a few new bushes. This thing is going to be a ripper.
New coilovers.
New coilovers, yeah. So, huge shout out to BC for getting us those coilovers so quick, and huge shout out to Neutron Alloys for getting the wheels done, and also Carbon Collective for sorting us out with all the car cleaning stuff. We're actually starting to amass a good list of companies that help us out.
So good.
See you in the next video. I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget, Andy, what's that?
Join down below.
That's it.
I don't know what to do. Join down below. Thank you for everybody who's joined already by the end of the video. They've seen it and already joined.
You gotta do it.
Thank you very much.
Make Andy look good.
Thank you for everything.
Or I'll fire him. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.